Hello guys, welcome to the fiction series. Today we are gonna see, what if Naruto discovered love jutsu? If you want more awesome fan fiction like this, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. So without wasting any time, let's get into the video. Naruto Uzumaki, the #1 hyperactive knuckle-headed ninja of Konohagakure, had a reputation for getting himself into trouble. On a seemingly ordinary day, he couldn't ignore the persistent whispers of a forbidden jutsu known as the love jutsu that older, more experienced ninjas spoke of. The tales of this elusive jutsu piqued his curiosity, and his insatiable desire to learn more led him to a daring idea that could potentially change the course of his life forever. The Hokage's office, a place of immense power and secrets, stood atop the Hokage monument. Naruto had heard that this was where the most guarded scrolls were kept. It was a daunting task to infiltrate such a highly secured location, but Naruto's resolve was unwavering. He was determined to unlock the mysteries behind the love jutsu. One sunny morning, as the village bustled with activity, Naruto decided to put his plan into action. He knew that the Hokage's office was heavily guarded by elite ninja, but he was confident in his skills, and he believed that this endeavor was worth the risk. With his orange jumpsuit blending inconspicuously with the bustling streets, Naruto carefully observed the patterns of the guards. He noted when they took breaks and the moments when they changed shifts. It was a matter of precise timing. As the sun dipped below the horizon, casting shadows over the village, Naruto saw his opportunity. Dressed in dark ninja attire, he moved with stealth, avoiding the Hokage's guard as he made his way toward the Hokage monument. His heart raced, his palms grew sweaty, but he couldn't allow fear to hold him back. His ambition was boundless, and he was determined to uncover the secrets of the love jutsu. As he scaled the monument, Naruto relied on his ninja skills and instincts, a reflection of his growth and determination over the years. He reached the upper level, where the Hokage's office was situated. The doors were guarded, and Naruto's thoughts raced as he considered his options. Suddenly, an idea struck him. He used his shadow clone jutsu, creating several clones that dispersed into different directions, drawing the guards' attention away from the main entrance. While the guards pursued his clones, Naruto saw his opening and swiftly slipped into the Hokage's office. The room was dimly lit, and scrolls filled the shelves, each one containing knowledge and power beyond imagination. Naruto knew he couldn't waste time browsing through the countless scrolls. He had a specific target in mind: the forbidden scroll of love jutsu. The forbidden scroll was sealed with multiple warnings and locks, a testament to the dangers it posed. Naruto approached it cautiously, his heart pounding in his chest. He realized that breaking the seals would be no easy task, but he had come too far to turn back now. With a determined glint in his eyes, he channeled his chakra into his fingertips and began to work on the seals, one by one. The process was painstaking, and his concentration had to be absolute. He could sense the power contained within the scroll, a power that could reshape emotions, create unexpected bonds, and potentially lead to chaos. Naruto's desire to master it only grew stronger. Minutes turned into hours as Naruto struggled with the intricate seals, but his unwavering determination pushed him forward. He could feel the seals weakening, the warnings and locks succumbing to his relentless efforts. At long last, the last seal gave way, and the scroll opened before him. Its secrets were now revealed, and Naruto's eyes widened with both anticipation and trepidation. He knew that he had just unleashed a force that could change the very fabric of his existence and the lives of those around him. The love jutsu was now in his hands, and he couldn't foresee the profound impact it would have on his life and the village of Konohagakure. Naruto's heart raced as he studied the intricate details of the forbidden love jutsu. The scroll contained cryptic instructions, and its power was unlike anything he had ever encountered. It promised to create strong romantic entanglements, but its consequences were far from clear. Still, Naruto was fueled by curiosity and an adventure spirit that had brought him to this moment. After hours of careful study and countless attempts, Naruto finally began to grasp the essence of the love jutsu. He could feel the chakra flowing through his veins, a unique and potent energy that had the potential to create romantic connections between individuals. The more he practiced, the more confident he became in controlling this newfound power. As the days passed, Naruto honed his skills, refining the jutsu's control and subtlety. He could now create a cloud of heart-shaped chakra that targeted a specific individual. This power was both exciting and terrifying, and Naruto's mind raced with possibilities. His mind drifted to his long-standing crush, Sakura Haruno, a beautiful and headstrong kunoichi. With a mischievous grin, Naruto decided it was time to test the love jutsu on Sakura. He had been harboring feelings for her for years, and this seemed like the perfect opportunity to win her heart. However, he understood the risks involved. The love jutsu had a mind of its own, and its effects were unpredictable. One sunny afternoon, as Sakura trained by the riverbank, Naruto put his plan into motion. He carefully channeled the love jutsu, weaving the necessary hand signs to target Sakura. A cloud of heart-shaped chakra engulfed her, wrapping her in its subtle but powerful influence. Unaware of Naruto's experiment, Sakura continued her training, but something felt different. Emotions she couldn't explain began to well up inside her. Sakura's heart quickened, and a strange warmth washed over her. She looked around, searching for the source of this newfound affection that was taking hold of her. It was then that she caught sight of Naruto, who was pretending to focus on his training nearby. Little did she know that he was the cause of this unusual surge of emotions. Sakura couldn't understand why she suddenly found herself attracted to Naruto. He had always been a close friend, but this was different. She watched him with a mixture of curiosity and embarrassment, her cheeks flushing, as she tried to comprehend the whirlwind of emotions that had taken her by surprise. Naruto, hidden behind a tree, observed Sakura's reaction with a mixture of excitement and anxiety. He had achieved what he set out to do, but he couldn't predict the depth of Sakura's feelings or the consequences of his actions. As the days went by, Sakura's attraction to Naruto grew stronger. She found herself thinking about him constantly, her heart fluttering whenever she was near him. Naruto, too, was affected by the Jutsu's influence, but he couldn't escape the consequences of his own experiment. Unbeknownst to Naruto, the love Jutsu had a way of amplifying emotions and intensifying the bonds it created. What started as a playful experiment now threatened to change the dynamics of Team 7 and their lives in Konohagakure. Naruto was about to learn that love, even when induced by a jutsu, was a force that couldn't be controlled as easily as he had hoped. The chaos and complications that would follow were beyond his wildest imagination, and he was on the cusp of discovering that love was a powerful and unpredictable force, whether it was natural or induced by forbidden jutsu. The days passed, and the effects of the love jutsu continued to intensify in Sakura. Her attraction to Naruto deepened, and she found herself lost in a whirlwind of emotions she couldn't comprehend. It was as if a switch had been flipped, turning her friendly affection for Naruto into something more profound and confusing. Sakura's heart raced whenever she was around Naruto, and her thoughts often drifted to him. She couldn't escape the newfound admiration she felt, but the confusion it brought was equally overwhelming. She had always seen Naruto as a dear friend and a comrade, but now her emotions seemed to be leading her down an entirely different path. One sunny afternoon, Sakura found herself sitting alone by the riverbank, watching the leaves float by in the gentle current. She had come to this spot to sort through her thoughts, to make sense of the turmoil in her heart. She knew something had changed, but she couldn't quite pinpoint when or how it had happened. The image of Naruto's bright smile and unwavering determination haunted her thoughts. She recalled his countless acts of bravery and kindness, his unwavering support when she needed it most. It was as if she was seeing Naruto in a new light, with a warmth that extended beyond friendship. Sakura sighed, a conflicted expression on her face. She reached out to touch the water, the ripples mirroring the turmoil within her. She questioned the authenticity of her feelings. Could this newfound attraction be real, or was it merely a product of some bizarre jutsu? The uncertainty weighed heavily on her heart. As she sat there, Sakura's mind wandered back to all the times Naruto had been by her side, always willing to help, always ready to protect. She remembered the way he cheered her on, never giving up on her, even when she had given up on herself. It was these memories that now tugged at her heartstrings, making her wonder if there was more to her feelings than she had initially thought. Sakura's inner conflict continued to torment her. She found herself stealing glances at Naruto during missions and training sessions, unable to escape the magnetic pull of her newfound affection. The love jutsu had bound her to him in a way that felt both exhilarating and bewildering. One evening, Sakura and Naruto found themselves alone in the training grounds. The setting sun cast a warm golden hue over the landscape, and a gentle breeze rustled the leaves in the nearby trees. Sakura had been avoiding Naruto, but her curiosity had finally gotten the best of her. "Naruto, can we talk?" Sakura asked tentatively, her eyes filled with a mix of uncertainty and longing. Naruto, who had been practicing his techniques, turned toward her with a warm smile. "Of course, Sakura. What's on your mind?" Sakura took a deep breath, her heart pounding in her chest. "Naruto, I don't know how to say this, but something's changed between us, and I can't explain it. It's like I see you in a different way now, and I don't understand why." Naruto's expression shifted from curiosity to surprise. He hadn't expected Sakura to bring up the subject, and he was uncertain about how to respond. "Sakura, I've noticed things have been a bit different too. But I don't know how to explain it either. It's like something shifted, but I can't put my finger on it." Sakura looked into Naruto's eyes, her gaze searching for answers. "Naruto, do you think it's because of something we did or experienced recently?" Naruto considered her question, his brow furrowing. He had a feeling that it might be related to the love jutsu, but he wasn't ready to reveal the truth just yet. "I'm not sure, Sakura. Maybe it's just a phase or something we're going through. We'll figure it out together, right?" Sakura nodded, though her uncertainty remained. The conversation left her with more questions than answers, and she couldn't shake the feeling that something was amiss. Unbeknownst to Sakura, Naruto was wrestling with his own inner turmoil. He knew that the love jutsu was the root of their changing feelings, and he couldn't help but feel guilty for the chaos he had unintentionally unleashed. He had never imagined that the jutsu's effects would be so profound and, more importantly, that it would affect someone as dear to him as Sakura. As the days turned into weeks, Sakura and Naruto's feelings continued to evolve, and they both faced the undeniable truth that their connection had changed. The love jutsu had ignited a spark that neither of them could extinguish, and they were left to grapple with the complexities of their newfound emotions. In the chapters to come, Naruto and Sakura would confront the consequences of the love jutsu and the tangled web of emotions it had spun, with unexpected twists and turns that would challenge their friendship and redefine their relationship. Naruto had always been known for his unwavering confidence and outgoing personality, but the effects of the love jutsu had turned his world upside down. Sakura's newfound attraction had taken him by surprise, and he was struggling to come to terms with his own feelings. As days turned into weeks, Naruto found himself in a constant state of flustered confusion whenever he was around Sakura. The slightest touch, a warm smile, or a friendly word from her sent his heart racing and his thoughts spiraling. He had never been this unprepared for anything in his life, and it left him feeling utterly perplexed. One sunny afternoon, Naruto and Sakura found themselves training together in the lush forest on the outskirts of the village. They practiced their jutsu, their movements in sync as they sparred, just as they had done countless times before. However, the atmosphere had changed, and Naruto couldn't help but feel a mix of excitement and unease. Sakura performed a particularly impressive jutsu, her strength and precision on full display. Naruto watched in awe, a rosy blush creeping across his cheeks. His admiration for Sakura had always been there, but now it was laced with a newfound attraction, and he didn't know how to handle it. "Sakura, that was amazing," Naruto exclaimed, his voice cracking as he spoke. He had intended for his words to come out confidently, but they sounded more like an awkward confession. Sakura turned to him, a surprised but appreciative smile on her face. "Thanks, Naruto. You're pretty amazing too," she added with a playful wink, unaware of the effect her words had on him. Naruto's heart pounded, and his mind raced as he tried to maintain his composure. He was never one to back down from a challenge, but this was uncharted territory. He couldn't just blurt out his feelings or act on them without knowing how Sakura truly felt. Later that evening, Naruto decided to seek advice from one of the people he trusted the most. Iruka-sensei. He found his former teacher in a cozy ramen shop, sipping on a bowl of his favorite miso ramen. Iruka-sensei smiled warmly as Naruto sat down across from him. "Naruto, it's been a while. What's on your mind?" Naruto fiddled with his chopsticks, unable to meet Iruka-sensei's gaze. "Iruka-sensei, I need some advice. It's about Sakura." Iruka-sensei leaned forward, his expression full of concern. "Go on, Naruto. I'm here to help." Naruto hesitated for a moment before finally speaking. "I think Sakura she might have feelings for me, and I don't know what to do. I mean, I've always had a crush on her, but now it's different and it's making everything so complicated." Iruka-sensei nodded, understanding the depth of Naruto's predicament. "Love can be complicated, Naruto. It's natural for feelings to change and evolve, but you have to be sure about how you feel and what you want. Have you talked to Sakura about this?" Naruto sighed, his shoulders slumping. "I tried, but it's so hard. Every time I'm around her, I just get all flustered and can't find the right words." Iruka-sensei gave him a reassuring smile. "It's okay to be nervous, Naruto. Love is a powerful emotion. It might help to take some time to understand your feelings and talk to Sakura when you're both ready. Remember, communication is key in any relationship." Naruto nodded, feeling a little more at ease with Iruka-sensei's guidance. He realized that he needed to sort through his own feelings before he could have an open and honest conversation with Sakura. It was a challenging path, but he was determined to face it head-on. As the days passed, Naruto attempted to come to terms with the complexity of his emotions. He spent time reflecting on his feelings for Sakura, trying to differentiate between the genuine attraction he felt and the influence of the love jutsu. It was a difficult process, one that left him feeling more confused than ever. Sakura, on the other hand, was also grappling with her emotions. She couldn't ignore the intensity of her attraction to Naruto, and it left her equally perplexed. The two friends were on the brink of a significant change in their relationship, and neither of them knew how to navigate the uncharted territory of love and friendship. The love jutsu had bound them in a tangle of emotions, and they were both searching for answers and clarity. The path ahead was uncertain, but it was a journey that would test the strength of their bond and the depth of their feelings in the chapters to come. The effects of the love jutsu on Sakura and Naruto had started a chain reaction in Konohagakure, sending ripples through the lives of many ninja in the village. Love, or at least its illusion, began to flourish, leading to unexpected and sometimes comical consequences. Shikamaru Nara, known for his laid-back and unenthusiastic attitude, suddenly found himself drawn to Ino Yamanaka, his childhood friend and longtime teammate. Ino, a vibrant and headstrong kunoichi, was as surprised by Shikamaru's sudden affection as he was. She couldn't quite comprehend why her lazy teammate had become so attentive and considerate. Shikamaru's pursuit of Ino's affection led to hilariously awkward situations as he struggled to express his newfound feelings. Meanwhile, Kakashi Hot Aki, the enigmatic jonin of Team 7, began to feel a strange fondness for Anko Mitarashi, another formidable ninja with an eccentric personality. Their unexpected connection left both of them bewildered. Kakashi's cool demeanor was challenged by Anko's lively nature, leading to a surprising bond between the two. As more and more ninja fell under the influence of the love jutsu, the chaos in Konohagakure became undeniable. The village, typically known for its disciplined ninja, now experienced a surge of unconventional relationships and feelings that had been artificially created. Naruto and Sakura, who had been grappling with their own emotions, couldn't help but notice the changes in their friends and mentors. The village that had once been a haven of familiarity and routine was now transformed into a place of unpredictability and surprises. One evening, Naruto and Sakura decided to meet at their favorite spot on the Hokage monument. The sun was setting, casting a warm glow over the village. They sat in silence, each lost in their thoughts. Sakura broke the silence, her voice filled with concern. "Naruto, have you noticed what's happening in the village? It's not just us, it's affecting others too." Naruto nodded, a troubled expression on his face. "Yeah, Sakura, I've seen it. Shikamaru and Ino, Kakashi-sensei and Anko, it's like the love jutsu is turning everything upside down." Sakura sighed, her gaze focused on the distant horizon. "I can't help but wonder if we made a mistake by using the love jutsu, even if it was unintentional. It's causing so much confusion and chaos." Naruto ran a hand through his hair, a sign of his own turmoil. "I agree, Sakura. We have to find a way to undo the jutsu's effects and bring things back to normal. We can't let our actions disrupt the village like this." Determined to make amends, Naruto and Sakura decided to seek guidance from the village's elders and the Hokage. They hoped to find a solution that would break the love jutsu spell and restore the harmony that Konohagakure was known for. The village, however, was not oblivious to the upheaval. People talked in hushed tones about the sudden changes in relationships and the eccentric pairings that had emerged. It was a topic of intrigue and gossip, and everyone was affected in some way. Ino, who had been pursued by Shikamaru, was torn between her long-standing affection for Sasuke and the newfound attention she was receiving. She found herself torn between two powerful emotions, caught in the whirlwind of her complicated romantic entanglements. Kakashi and Anko, who had formed an unlikely bond, were the subject of amusement and curiosity. Their teammates and peers couldn't help but comment on their newfound friendship, which had turned their lives into a comical spectacle. As Naruto and Sakura met with the Hokage and the village elders, they discovered that breaking the love jutsu spell would be no simple task. It required a unique combination of chakra control and emotional resolve. The village's leadership agreed to help, but the road ahead was fraught with challenges. The path to undoing the jutsu's effects and restoring the village's harmony was uncertain, but Naruto and Sakura were determined to set things right. They knew that the love jutsu's chaos had to be brought to an end, no matter the cost. In the chapters to come, Naruto and Sakura's journey to break the love jutsu spell would be filled with challenges and unexpected twists. They would face not only their own emotions, but also the complex web of relationships that had been woven by the jutsu's influence. The fate of Konohagakure rested in their hands, and the lessons they learned about love and its consequences would shape the future of the village and its inhabitants. The influence of the love jutsu had reached even the most enigmatic of ninja in Konohagakure. Kakashi Hot Aki, the renowned jonin of Team 7, and Anko Mitarashi, a kunoichi with an eccentric personality and a penchant for sweets, had found themselves caught in the whims of the jutsu's allure. Their relationship had taken an unusual turn, to say the least. Kakashi had always been known for his cool and detached demeanor, whereas Anko was vibrant and unapologetically eccentric. Their personalities couldn't have been more different, but the love jutsu had a way of forging bonds where none had existed before. It had started innocently enough, with Kakashi offering to help Anko with her training in chakra control. The village had noticed their growing camaraderie, and it had left everyone baffled. No one could understand how two such contrasting individuals could suddenly become friends. One sunny morning, the village gathered at the training grounds to witness the spectacle that was Kakashi and Anko's chakra control exercises. As they demonstrated their techniques, their interactions became increasingly entertaining. Kakashi, known for his nonchalant attitude, found himself playfully teasing Anko, who responded with her signature infectious laughter. The audience couldn't help but chuckle at the sight of Kakashi and Anko's newfound friendship. It was a delightful twist in a village already full of surprises brought about by the love jutsu. The contrast between their personalities had everyone amused, and it was a much-needed distraction from the chaos the jutsu had caused. Kakashi and Anko's odd friendship extended beyond training sessions. They could often be found enjoying dango together at their favorite spot near the Ichiraku ramen stand or taking long walks through the village, engaged in animated conversations about their experiences as ninja. One evening, as they strolled through the village's serene streets, Kakashi couldn't help but feel a sense of warmth and contentment that was unfamiliar to him. Anko, with her lively spirit and unfiltered humor, had managed to break through the walls he had carefully erected over the years. "You know, Kakashi," Anko began, her eyes twinkling mischievously, "I never thought I'd see the day when you'd become such a chatterbox. It's like the love jutsu has turned you into a completely different person." Kakashi chuckled beneath his mask, a rare and genuine laugh that surprised even himself. "Well, you have a way of bringing out the best in people, Anko. This odd friendship we found seems to be working for us." Anko grinned, her arms swinging as they walked. "Who would have thought, right? I guess love, or something like it, can bring out unexpected connections." As their friendship deepened, Kakashi and Anko's companionship had an undeniable impact on the village. People began to view their odd pairing with curiosity and admiration, realizing that the love jutsu's influence could lead to surprising and delightful outcomes. Sakura and Naruto, who were focused on finding a solution to break the love jutsu spell, couldn't help but be amused by Kakashi and Anko's burgeoning friendship. They found a degree of solace in the light-hearted moments that the village's bizarre romantic entanglements brought. One evening, as Sakura and Naruto sat together, Sakura couldn't resist teasing her friend. "Naruto, if Kakashi and Anko can form such a peculiar friendship, maybe there's hope for us yet." Naruto chuckled, his cheeks turning a faint shade of red. "Yeah, Sakura, you might be onto something. Maybe the love jutsu isn't all bad. But we still need to find a way to undo its effects and bring back some order to the village." Their conversation reminded them of the mission they had undertaken to break the love jutsu spell and restore Konohagakure to its former state. They knew that their odd predicament was part of a much larger issue that needed to be resolved. In the chapters to come, Naruto and Sakura's quest to find a solution would lead to a revelation that would challenge their understanding of the love jutsu's power. The village, already reeling from the chaos it had caused, was in for another unexpected turn of events, and the fate of their relationships and their friendships hung in the balance. As the effects of the love jutsu continued to weave a complex tapestry of emotions in Konohagakure, Team 7 found themselves caught in a web of turmoil. Naruto's team, which had once been a close-knit unit, began to unravel as the dynamics between its members shifted in unexpected and challenging ways. Sakura's attraction to Naruto had grown stronger with each passing day. Her heart ached with a deep and unfamiliar affection for her teammate, making it increasingly difficult for her to focus on their missions and training. Sasuke, too, was affected by the love jutsu, but his emotions had taken a different turn. He couldn't understand why he felt a surge of jealousy every time he saw Sakura and Naruto together. One evening, after a particularly intense training session, Team 7 gathered in the village's training grounds. The atmosphere was heavy with tension, and the unspoken emotions between them were palpable. Sakura couldn't shake her growing affection for Naruto, and it left her feeling torn. She knew that her feelings had changed, but she was hesitant to reveal them to her friends. The last thing she wanted was to disrupt the harmony of their team. Sasuke, on the other hand, couldn't ignore the jealousy that consumed him whenever he saw Naruto and Sakura together. He had always been fiercely competitive, but this was different. His emotions were a chaotic mix of confusion and frustration, and he couldn't make sense of why he was feeling this way. Naruto, who had noticed the strained atmosphere, decided to address the elephant in the room. "Guys, I can't help but feel that things have changed between us. Sakura, you've been acting differently, and Sasuke, you've been distant. What's going on?" Sakura hesitated, her eyes filled with conflict. She had to choose her words carefully, not wanting to hurt her teammates. "Naruto, Sasuke, I don't know how to explain it. Something has changed, and it's making it difficult for me to concentrate on our missions." Sasuke, unable to contain his emotions, finally spoke up. "I feel it too. Every time I see you two together, I can't help but feel jealous, and I don't understand why." Naruto's brow furrowed, and he glanced between his two teammates. "Is it the love jutsu? Are we all feeling like this because of it?" Sakura nodded, her voice filled with regret. "I think so, Naruto. It's like our emotions have been amplified, and it's affecting our friendship." The revelation left the team in a state of uncertainty. The bonds they had formed over years of training and missions were now strained by the jutsu's influence. Their close-knit unit had been thrown into chaos, and they had to confront the painful truth that their relationships were changing in ways they couldn't control. Sasuke, unable to come to terms with his jealousy, made a difficult decision. I need some time alone to sort out my emotions. I can't be around you two like this. Without waiting for a response, Sasuke turned and walked away, leaving his teammates in stunned silence. His departure was a sharp reminder of the turmoil the love jutsu had wrought upon Team 7. Naruto and Sakura watched Sasuke's retreating figure, their hearts heavy with the realization that their friendship had been tested like never before. They knew that Sasuke's decision to leave the village was driven by a complex mix of emotions, and they could only hope that he would find the answers he sought. In the wake of Sasuke's departure, Naruto and Sakura were left with a renewed sense of determination. They couldn't let the love jutsu's influence tear their team apart. They had to find a solution and break the jutsu spell, not only for the village's sake, but for the bonds they had formed as Team 7. As they continued their quest to unravel the mysteries of the love jutsu, Naruto and Sakura couldn't help but feel the weight of their choices and the consequences they had unwittingly set in motion. The challenges ahead were not only a test of their strength as ninja, but also of their ability to overcome the complexities of love and friendship. The departure of Sasuke had sent shockwaves through Team 7, and it was a stark reminder of the consequences of the love jutsu's influence. Naruto and Sakura were determined to bring their friend back and restore their team, but to do that, they needed to find a way to break the jutsu spell. Naruto realized the gravity of the situation and the importance of their mission. He couldn't bear the thought of his team falling apart because of his reckless actions. Determined to make amends, he decided to embark on a journey to seek out the knowledge and power needed to undo the love jutsu's effects. He knew that breaking the jutsu spell wouldn't be an easy task. The forbidden jutsu was a force of incredible magnitude, and it had already caused chaos throughout the village. Naruto was determined to take responsibility for his actions and put things right. Before he set out on his journey, Naruto sought advice from the Hokage, Tsunade. He explained his plan to search for a solution to the love jutsu and his desire to bring Sasuke back to the village. Tsunade, understanding the seriousness of the situation, gave her approval and offered guidance. "Naruto, your determination to make things right is admirable," Tsunade said, her expression serious. "But remember, breaking the love jutsu spell is a complex task. You'll need to seek out powerful knowledge and find someone who understands the depths of forbidden jutsu. It won't be easy." Naruto nodded, his resolve unwavering. "I know it won't be easy, but I have to try, Tsunade. I can't let my mistakes tear our team apart." Tsunade placed a reassuring hand on Naruto's shoulder. "Just be careful and don't take any unnecessary risks. The village's future rests in your hands, and I trust you to do your best." With the Hokage's blessing, Naruto began his journey. He left the village with a determined heart and a sense of responsibility that weighed heavily on his shoulders. His path took him to distant lands and remote villages, seeking out wise sages and experienced ninja who might hold the key to breaking the love jutsu spell. During his travels, Naruto encountered individuals who had encountered forbidden jutsu in the past. He learned about the complexities of undoing their effects, the toll it could take on the user, and the potential risks involved. His journey was filled with challenges and setbacks, but he refused to give up. Months passed, and Naruto's determination remained unshaken. He continued his search, never losing sight of his goal to reunite Team 7 and restore the village's harmony. Back in Konohagakure, Sakura was grappling with the absence of Sasuke and the complexities of her feelings for Naruto. Her heart ached for the return of their team, and she knew that Naruto's journey was a necessary step in finding a solution. She eagerly awaited his return, praying that their efforts would lead to success. As Naruto ventured deeper into his quest, he found himself encountering legends of forbidden jutsu, ancient scrolls, and wise sages who held the secrets of their undoing. His journey was a testament to his unwavering determination and resilience. One day, as Naruto reached a remote village hidden deep within a dense forest, he encountered an elderly sage known for his wisdom and mastery of forbidden jutsu. The sage, who had lived through generations, was well versed in the intricacies of jutsu manipulation. Naruto humbly explained his purpose and the consequences of the love jutsu. The sage listened carefully and then nodded, acknowledging the seriousness of the matter. "Breaking a forbidden jutsu spell is a perilous undertaking, young one. The price may be steep and the path may be treacherous. Are you willing to face the challenges that lie ahead?" Naruto's eyes blazed with determination. "I'll do whatever it takes to make things right. My friends and my village are depending on me." The sage offered his guidance and revealed that there was a way to break the love jutsu spell, but it would require a rare and powerful form of chakra control. Naruto knew that the journey ahead would be arduous, but he was more determined than ever to succeed. With the sage's knowledge and guidance, Naruto embarked on a new phase of his journey, one that would test his limits and challenge his understanding of chakra manipulation. He knew that the fate of Team 7 and the village rested on his shoulders, and he was willing to face any obstacle to bring his friends back together. In the chapters to come, Naruto's quest to break the love jutsu spell would become a test of his strength, determination, and the depth of his friendships. His journey would take him to places he had never imagined, and the challenges he faced would reveal the true extent of his character and his unwavering commitment to his friends and his village. Hinata Hyuga had always been known for her quiet and gentle demeanor, often overshadowed by her more outspoken peers. She had silently loved Naruto Uzumaki for years, her affection hidden in the depths of her heart. Her admiration for him had been a driving force behind her determination to become a strong ninja, but she had never mustered the courage to express her feelings. When the love jutsu spread its influence throughout Konohagakure, it affected Hinata just like everyone else in the village. She, too, found herself entangled in a web of newfound emotions, her heart torn between her deep long-standing love for Naruto and her sudden attraction to Kiba Inuzuka. Hinata's struggle was an internal battle she couldn't share with anyone. She had kept her affection for Naruto a well-guarded secret and she couldn't bring herself to reveal her newfound feelings for Kiba. It was a predicament that left her feeling trapped and torn. One evening, as she watched the sunset from a quiet spot in the village, her mind wandered between the two men who held her heart. She thought about Naruto, his unwavering determination and his bright, hopeful spirit that had always been a source of inspiration. Her love for him had been the driving force behind her growth as a ninja. But then there was Kiba, the energetic and boisterous Inuzuka, who had always been kind and friendly toward her. The love jutsu had amplified her attraction to him, creating an inner conflict she couldn't ignore. Her heart ached at the thought of betraying Naruto by harboring these new emotions. As Hinata continued to grapple with her feelings, she couldn't help but feel a sense of guilt. She felt torn between two powerful emotions, both of which she cherished deeply. The secret she carried weighed heavily on her, and it became increasingly difficult to hide her inner turmoil. Ino Yamanaka, her longtime friend, began to notice Hinata's change in demeanor. Ino had her own struggles with Shikamaru, but she couldn't ignore the signs that something was amiss with Hinata. One day, she decided to confront her friend, hoping to offer support and understanding. "Hinata, we've been friends for a long time," Ino began gently, "and I can see that something is bothering you. You can talk to me about it. I'm here for you." Hinata hesitated, her eyes reflecting the inner turmoil she was experiencing. She had always admired Ino's strong spirit and determination, and she felt a growing need to confide in her. "Ino, it's about the love jutsu. It's affecting me in ways I didn't expect, and I don't know what to do." Ino nodded empathetically. "I understand, Hinata. It's been affecting all of us in strange ways. What's going on? You can trust me." With a deep breath, Hinata finally opened up about her feelings for Naruto and her newfound attraction to Kiba. She explained the complexity of her emotions, the guilt she felt, and her fear of betraying Naruto. Ino listened attentively, offering her friend a shoulder to lean on. Ino placed a reassuring hand on Hinata's shoulder. "Hinata, love is a complex and powerful emotion. You don't have to feel guilty about your feelings. It's not your fault that the love jutsu is causing this turmoil. You should follow your heart and choose what feels right for you." Hinata appreciated Ino's understanding and support, but she knew that her dilemma was far from over. She had to find a way to navigate the complexities of her emotions and decide whether to pursue her newfound attraction to Kiba or confront her feelings for Naruto. As weeks turned into months, Hinata continued to grapple with her inner conflict. She knew that the secret she carried couldn't remain hidden forever, and the choices she made would shape not only her future, but also the relationship she held dear. The love jutsu's influence had created unexpected and challenging dynamics in the lives of Konohagakure's ninja, and Hinata's secret was just one of many that would come to light as the village grappled with the consequences of its effects. In the chapters to come, the village's fate would hang in the balance as the tangled web of emotions and relationships unraveled, bringing both heartache and hope to those affected by the jutsu's allure. Hinata had confided in Ino about her internal struggle, but she knew that to truly resolve the turmoil in her heart and seek a solution to the love jutsu's chaos, she needed to approach Naruto. As she watched him continue his journey to break the jutsu spell, she couldn't help but feel that he was the only one who could understand her predicament. One day, with a heart full of determination, Hinata sought out Naruto. She found him in a remote village, consulting with a wise old sage who was rumored to have knowledge about breaking forbidden jutsu. As she approached them, her heart pounded with nervousness, but she knew that she couldn't keep her secret any longer. Naruto, sensing Hinata's presence, turned to greet her with a warm smile. "Hinata, it's great to see you. What brings you here?" Hinata took a deep breath, her eyes filled with sincerity. "Naruto, there's something I need to tell you. It's about the love jutsu and how it's affecting me." Naruto's expression turned serious, and he gestured for her to sit beside him. "I'm listening, Hinata. You can tell me anything." Hinata explained her internal conflict, her feelings for Naruto that had been long-standing, and her newfound attraction to Kiba. She expressed her fear of betraying him and the guilt she carried. She told him that she had confided in Ino, who had offered her support and understanding. Naruto listened attentively, his eyes reflecting a deep empathy. He could see the pain and confusion in Hinata's gaze, and he admired her courage in opening up to him. "Hinata, I understand how difficult this must be for you," Naruto said, his voice filled with compassion. "But you don't have to go through this alone. We'll find a solution together, and you can trust me to support you." Hinata felt a wave of relief wash over her. She had expected Naruto to be understanding, but his willingness to help her was more than she had hoped for. Together, they decided to confront the love jutsu and seek a way to break its spell. Naruto explained his ongoing journey and the knowledge he had gained about the jutsu's complexity. He mentioned the sage they were consulting and the need to find a solution that would not only help them, but also the entire village. Hinata nodded, her determination unwavering. "I'll do whatever it takes to help you, Naruto. I want to make things right, not just for me but for everyone who's been affected." The sage, who had been listening to their conversation, chimed in with a reassuring smile. "You two show great resolve, and it is admirable. Breaking a forbidden jutsu spell is a formidable challenge, but with your determination and the bond of friendship that unites you, there is hope." But the sage's guidance, Naruto, Hinata, and their newfound ally embarked on a journey to unravel the secrets of the love jutsu and find a way to break its spell. Their quest was filled with challenges, requiring a unique blend of chakra control and emotional strength. As they delved deeper into their search, they discovered ancient scrolls, cryptic inscriptions, and mysterious techniques that held the key to understanding the jutsu's power. Their journey took them to remote locations, testing their limits and revealing hidden truths about forbidden jutsu. Along the way, they encountered individuals who had experienced the love jutsu's effects firsthand, each with their own unique stories of turmoil and heartache. Naruto and Hinata listened to their tales, gaining a deeper understanding of the jutsu's influence and the complexities of human emotions. The village watched with bated breath as Naruto, Hinata, and the sage continued their search for a solution. The fate of Konohagakure hung in the balance, and the hope of breaking the love jutsu spell rested on the determination and friendship of those who sought to free the village from its grip. In the chapters to come, Naruto, Hinata, and their allies would face challenges that tested their resolve and their understanding of love, friendship, and the power of forbidden jutsu. Their journey would lead to revelations that would shape the village's destiny and the bonds that held it together. The sage, their newfound ally in their quest to break the love jutsu, had become an invaluable source of knowledge and guidance. He revealed that unraveling the jutsu's intricate spell required a unique combination of chakra control and emotional resolve. It would be a challenging journey, but Naruto and Hinata were unwavering in their determination to save the village from the chaos they had inadvertently unleashed. The sage led them to a secluded place deep within a dense forest, a place where ancient rituals and powerful techniques had been passed down through generations. As they arrived, they were met with an aura of tranquility, the very essence of a place steeped in wisdom and tradition. In the heart of the clearing, the sage prepared to share his knowledge, and Naruto and Hinata listened attentively. To break the love jutsu spell, the sage began, "You must understand the core of its power. Love is a force of immeasurable strength, and the jutsu has harnessed it to create chaos. To undo it, you must find the balance between chakra and emotions." The sage explained that the jutsu's effects were tied to the chakra within the affected individuals. The emotions amplified by the love jutsu had created a complex chakra web that needed to be unraveled. To do this, they needed to combine their chakra and resolve in a way that would negate the jutsu's influence. Naruto and Hinata understood that this task wouldn't be simple. Their emotions were genuine, and the love jutsu had merely magnified what was already present. Breaking the jutsu spell required them to confront their feelings head-on and gain control over their amplified emotions. The sage continued, "To begin this process, you must meditate and focus on your feelings. Confront the emotions that have been intensified by the jutsu. You must find the calm within your hearts and the strength within your chakra." Under the sage's guidance, Naruto and Hinata embarked on their journey of self-discovery. They found themselves in quiet moments of reflection, each delving deep into their emotions and the complexities of their feelings. For Naruto, it meant acknowledging his affection for Sakura and the friendship that had brought them close over the years. He knew that the jutsu had intensified his emotions, but he couldn't deny the genuine bond they shared. Hinata, on the other hand, had to confront her love for Naruto and her attraction to Kiba. Her heart ached as she weighed her emotions and the impact they had on her choices. Days turned into weeks, and Naruto and Hinata continued their meditation and self-reflection. They found solace in each other's company, supporting one another through the emotional turmoil. Their bond grew stronger as they worked together to find the balance between their chakra and their feelings. The village, meanwhile, watched with anticipation. The chaos caused by the love jutsu had created challenges and opportunities for growth. It had revealed unexpected relationships and emotions, but the people of Konohagakure longed for the return of their familiar routines and the harmony that had defined their community. As Naruto and Hinata's journey of self-discovery continued, they encountered other ninja who had been affected by the love jutsu. Each individual faced their own emotional battles, and the bond formed between them deepened as they shared their experiences and offered support. One evening, as Naruto and Hinata sat together, their eyes filled with determination, they knew that they were nearing the final stages of their quest to break the love jutsu spell. The bond they had formed through their journey was a testament to the strength of their friendship and the depth of their resolve. The sage, who had been observing their progress, approached with a serene smile. You have both made great strides in your journey to break the jutsu spell. Now, it is time to put your learning into action. The village's fate rests in your hands. Naruto and Hinata nodded, their hearts filled with hope and determination. They were ready to face the final challenge, to find the balance between chakra and emotions, and to break the love jutsu spell once and for all. In the chapters to come, Naruto and Hinata's quest to restore the village's harmony would reach its climax. The fate of Konohagakure and the relationships they cherished would be determined by their ability to master their emotions, unite their chakra, and confront the powerful force of the love jutsu. Naruto and Hinata's journey to break the love jutsu spell had been a test of their strength, determination, and the depth of their friendships. As they neared the culmination of their quest, they knew that the time had come to face their friends who had been affected by the jutsu's influence. Their first challenge was to confront Sakura, whose feelings for Naruto had been amplified by the love jutsu. With a heavy heart, Naruto knew that he had to use the sage's teachings to release her from the jutsu spell. It was a daunting task that required the utmost sensitivity and emotional resolve. Naruto and Hinata found Sakura sitting by the cherry blossom tree in the village, a place they had often frequented together as a team. Her expression was a mixture of longing and confusion, her heart torn between her deep attraction to Naruto and the reality of the situation. As Naruto and Hinata approached, Sakura looked up, her eyes filled with both anticipation and trepidation. She knew that they had been on a journey to break the love jutsu spell, and she was ready to confront her emotions. Naruto took a deep breath and began to speak, his voice filled with sincerity. Sakura, I know things have been complicated because of the love jutsu. We've all been affected by it, and I want to help you break free from its influence. Sakura nodded, her eyes glistening with tears. Naruto, I've been so confused. These feelings, they're not entirely mine, and I didn't know how to deal with them. Hinata stepped forward, offering her support. Sakura, we understand. We're here to help you find your way back to your true emotions. Naruto closed his eyes and focused on the teachings of the sage. He channeled his chakra, and a gentle, soothing aura enveloped Sakura. It was a manifestation of the emotional resolve he had gained through his journey. As the aura surrounded her, Sakura's emotions began to calm. She felt a deep sense of clarity and understanding. The intense attraction she had felt for Naruto slowly ebbed away, replaced by a sense of friendship and camaraderie that had defined their team. Tears streamed down Sakura's face as she looked at Naruto with gratitude and a newfound sense of clarity. Naruto, I understand now. These feelings were a result of the jutsu. Thank you for helping me break free. Naruto smiled, relieved that their mission was succeeding. Sakura, I'm just glad to have you back. We've been through so much together, and I didn't want the jutsu to change our bond. Sakura wiped away her tears and nodded, her heart lighter and her understanding deeper. I know, Naruto. Our friendship is too important to let anything come between us. The three friends shared a warm embrace, a testament to the strength of their bond. It had been a tearful and emotional encounter, but Sakura's forgiveness and understanding were a testament to the depth of their friendship. But Sakura, free from the love jutsu's influence, Naruto, Hinata, and the sage turned their attention to the village, determined to help others who had been affected. They knew that their mission wasn't over, and they had more challenges to face. The people of Konohagakure watched with hope and anticipation as the friends continued their quest to break the love jutsu spell. The fate of their relationships and the harmony of their community hung in the balance. In the chapters to come, Naruto, Hinata, and their allies would face more challenges and emotional confrontations as they sought to restore the village's harmony and break free from the jutsu's grasp. Their journey was far from over, but they were determined to bring the chaos to an end and reclaim the bonds they cherished. The task of breaking the love jutsu spell on the village was no small feat, but with the determination and unity of its people, Konohagakure set out to reverse the chaos that had gripped their community. Naruto and Hinata, alongside the sage who had become their guiding light, led the efforts to help those who had been affected by the love jutsu. Their journey to find the balance between chakra and emotions had provided them with the tools to assist others in their path to recovery. They began by gathering the affected individuals, each with their own unique stories of newfound love, jealousy, and confusion. With a blend of chakra control and emotional resolve, they worked to release the grip of the love jutsu, allowing the villagers to regain their true emotions and clarity. The process was not without its challenges. Many had formed new relationships under the jutsu's influence, and letting go of these emotions was not easy. The path to recovery was often marked by tears, apologies, and heartfelt conversations. Ino, who had been affected by the love jutsu's influence and had felt a strange attraction to Shikamaru, faced the challenge of reconciling her feelings. She had to confront her emotions and the complexities of her newfound connection with her longtime friend. Shikamaru, too, had his own internal battles to overcome. He had felt a strange fondness for Ino, and it took time for him to come to terms with the changes the love jutsu had wrought upon his feelings. Slowly but surely, Naruto, Hinata, and the sage helped the villagers regain their true emotions, undoing the love jutsu's effects. Apologies were exchanged, friendships were rekindled, and the village began to return to a state of normalcy. One of the most significant transformations was witnessed in Hinata, who had managed to find a balance between her long-standing love for Naruto and her newfound attraction to Kiba. With the sage's guidance, she had resolved her internal conflict and made choices that aligned with her true feelings. Hinata approached Kiba and Sakura, addressing her feelings and the decisions she had made. It was a difficult conversation, but it allowed her to find closure and move forward. Kiba, who had been aware of Hinata's inner turmoil, was understanding and supportive. He respected her honesty and the choices she had made, and they parted as friends, with an understanding that their paths had diverged. Sakura, too, had to come to terms with her newfound clarity and the knowledge that the feelings she had experienced were a result of the love jutsu. With Naruto's support, she had been able to break free from the jutsu's influence, and their friendship had grown stronger because of it. As the village worked together to undo the love jutsu's effects, Konohagakure's community began to heal. Friendships were restored, and relationships were mended. The chaos that had disrupted their lives was gradually replaced by a sense of unity and understanding. The bonds that had been tested by the love jutsu's influence emerged even stronger. The challenges they had faced had deepened their appreciation for the bonds of friendship and the power of genuine emotions. In the end, the village of Konohagakure returned to a state of normalcy, but the memories of the love jutsu's chaos served as a reminder of the importance of understanding and embracing the complexities of love and friendship. Naruto, Hinata, and their allies had succeeded in their quest to break the jutsu spell and restore the village's harmony. The journey had been one of self-discovery, emotional growth, and the unyielding strength of their friendships. As they looked upon the tranquil village, now free from the love jutsu's grip, they knew that their experiences had shaped them and the community they held dear. The challenges they had faced had strengthened their bonds, leaving a legacy of unity and understanding that would endure for years to come. In the chapters to come, Konohagakure would continue to thrive, its people cherishing the lessons they had learned from the love jutsu's influence. Naruto, Hinata, and their friends would face new adventures and challenges, their bond stronger than ever, as they embraced the complexities of love and friendship in their ninja journey. Sasuke Uchiha, after months of self-reflection and soul-searching, realized that he had overreacted by leaving the village. He had been consumed by jealousy, unable to understand the complexities of the love jutsu's influence. With newfound clarity and a desire to make amends, he decided to return to Konohagakure. As Sasuke walked back into the village, he was met with mixed reactions. Some villagers welcomed him with open arms, relieved to see their comrade return, while others were more cautious, wondering if he had truly changed. Naruto and Sakura, his former teammates, approached him with a blend of hope and trepidation. Naruto extended a hand and offered a sincere smile. "Sasuke, I'm glad you're back. We've missed you." Sasuke took Naruto's hand, his expression reflecting a mixture of gratitude and remorse. "I am sorry for leaving the way I did, Naruto. I let my emotions get the best of me." Sakura stepped forward, her eyes reflecting understanding. "Sasuke, we've all been through a lot because of the love jutsu. It's been a challenge for all of us. Let's move forward together." Sasuke nodded, appreciating the forgiveness and understanding he received from his friends. He knew that he had overreacted and had allowed his emotions to cloud his judgment. His return marked a fresh start and a renewed commitment to his team and the village. The unexpected side effect of the love jutsu was that the relationships between Team 7 members had evolved in unexpected ways. Naruto and Sakura remained close friends, their bond stronger because of the trials they had faced together. Their shared experiences had deepened their understanding and appreciation for one another. Sasuke, on the other hand, formed an unexpected but unique bond with Hinata. They had both experienced the chaos of their emotions under the jutsu's influence, and their shared understanding of its effects brought them closer. The friendship that developed between them was a testament to the power of healing and growth. As Sasuke and Hinata spent time together, they confided in one another about their experiences and the lessons they had learned. Hinata shared her journey of reconciling her love for Naruto and her newfound attraction to Kiba, while Sasuke revealed the struggles he had faced with his jealousy and insecurity. Their conversations allowed them to find common ground, understanding, and a shared sense of acceptance. They knew that the village had learned valuable lessons about the power of emotions and the consequences of meddling with forbidden jutsu. Their unique friendship was a symbol of the village's ability to heal and grow stronger, even in the face of chaos. Konohagakure had come a long way since the love jutsu's influence had disrupted its harmony. The village had faced the complexities of love and friendship, learned to embrace the power of emotions, and understood the importance of unity and understanding. In the chapters to come, the residents of Konohagakure would continue to thrive, their bonds deeper and their appreciation for one another stronger. Naruto, Sasuke, Sakura, Hinata, and their friends would embark on new adventures and challenges, united by their shared experiences and the wisdom they had gained through the chaos of forbidden jutsu. As they looked ahead to the future, they knew that their new beginnings were marked by growth, acceptance, and the unyielding strength of their friendships. The lessons they had learned would guide them on their ninja journey, shaping the legacy of Konohagakure for generations to come. With the chaos caused by the love jutsu now firmly in the past, Konohagakure had returned to a state of peace and harmony. The village and its inhabitants had learned valuable lessons about the power of love and the consequences of meddling with forbidden jutsu. These lessons would continue to shape the future of the village and its residents for generations to come. Naruto Uzumaki and Hinata Hyuga, who had played pivotal roles in breaking the love jutsu spell and helping their fellow villagers, had continued their individual journeys to become stronger and more skilled ninja. As they embarked on these paths, they found themselves growing closer, their shared experiences having deepened their bond. One sunny afternoon, Naruto and Hinata stood at the edge of the village, gazing at the tranquil surroundings. The lessons they had learned from the love jutsu's influence had guided them toward a profound understanding of love, friendship, and the strength that could be found in unity. Hinata turned to Naruto, her eyes filled with warmth and affection. "Naruto, it's amazing how our journey started with chaos and confusion, but it led us to this point. We've grown so much, both as individuals and as a couple." Naruto smiled, his heart filled with gratitude. "Yeah, Hinata, we've come a long way. I'm grateful for everything we've been through. It's made us who we are today." Their love had blossomed over time, nurtured by the challenges they had faced and the understanding they had developed. The bond they shared was a testament to the power of genuine emotions and the strength of their friendship. As they continued their ninja training, Naruto and Hinata faced new challenges and adventures, drawing inspiration from the lessons they had learned during the love jutsu incident. They understood that love was a force to be reckoned with, capable of creating chaos, but also forging unbreakable bonds. Konohagakure, too, was forever changed by the events that had transpired. The village had learned never to underestimate the power of love and the consequences of meddling with forbidden jutsu. The lessons they had gained were etched into the very fabric of their community, shaping their approach to relationships and emotions. The village's inhabitants celebrated the return of harmony and the wisdom they had gained. Friendships had been restored, and the bonds that had been tested by the love jutsu's influence emerged stronger than ever. Sakura and Sasuke continued their journey as well, their friendship with Naruto and Hinata deepening over the years. The past misunderstandings and jealousy were replaced by understanding and trust, marking a fresh start for Team 7. Ino and Shikamaru, who had faced their own trials under the love jutsu's influence, found solace in their enduring friendship. They knew that genuine emotions could be complex and that understanding one another was the key to their connection. As the future unfolded, Konohagakure's residents carried the lessons of their experiences with them. Love, they knew, was a powerful force that could lead to both joy and turmoil. The village had embraced the complexity of emotions and the strength that could be found in unity. Naruto and Hinata, whose love had blossomed amid the chaos, looked ahead to their future with hope and determination. They knew that their shared journey had only just begun and that the bonds they cherished would continue to grow. The legacy of the love jutsu incident would be a reminder to the villagers of Konohagakure that genuine emotions were worth exploring and understanding. The lessons learned would shape the village's destiny and the lives of its inhabitants for generations to come. And as the sun set over Konohagakure, its residents knew that their future was brighter because of the challenges they had faced and the wisdom they had gained. Love, in all its complexity, would forever be a powerful force that united them and guided them toward a future filled with hope and understanding. So this part ends here. Alright, that's it for today's video guys. Let me know in the comments section how was the story, and also don't forget to like, share and subscribe. I will meet you in another video. Bye bye.